Alrighty, so this is going to be run with OBS because I'm going to be doing some other things. But I wanted to let you guys know, thanks for being patient this week. It was a hell of a week. Try to get these out, got them late. But we'll be on time for the next weekend. But right now, Brooklyn and Fort Wayne are going to battle it out. And the expert picks, well, Elijah said Brooklyn's going to have a field day with Fort Wayne's defense. And Fort Wayne has a 60% chance of winning on 1,000 simulations. So, Elijah, good luck with that pick. We'll see what happens.
Good evening and welcome to another exciting matchup in the Axis Football League. Our game today features two evenly matched teams. Any small mistake could be the difference in the final score. Either of these teams could bring home the victory today, but let's see who wants it more. He rockets this one deep. The kickoff is caught. And he's tackled. First down and 10 to go. Motion for the offense. QB back to pass. He finds a target on the right side of the field. The pass connects. He's tackled. Gain of 13. The offense sets up under center. Hand off to Stone. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down, 13 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. He flings the pass. Hold it down. And he's tackled. That will keep the chains moving. Fourth play of the drive. Hand off to Stone. And he's tackled. Gain of 11. First down and 10 to go. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. And he'll be pulled down immediately. That will go for about 5 yards. The offense comes in on second down. 14 yards to go. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That will be good for about 6. The offense sets up with 2 backs. He drops back. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. That gets us to second down. The offense will operate from the gun. Dropping back. He sends this one into the end. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. They will strike first today with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick is off. The kickoff is fielded. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. Motion left. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Throws to a wide open receiver running down the field. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Play action pass. He grabs it out of the air, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 14 on the play. A dime set for the defense. He drops back to pass. He makes the short throw, and the pass is incomplete. The defense sets up in a 3-4 set. Dropping back. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. That brings up 3rd down. The offense sets up in shotgun. QB back to pass. Flings one. Complete. He's tackled. They covered a lot of ground on that play. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He makes the punt. And the punt falls out of bounds. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Motion for the offense. He hands it to the running back. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Baker. Gain of 8 on the play. 3 receivers for the offense. QB back to pass. He makes the throw. Stone on the reception. And the defender got him down. Gain of 11. 1st and 10. Player in motion. QB back to pass. Play action fake. Flings one. And he is tackled. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. 1st down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw near the goal line. Tipped away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Player in motion to the right. Steps into the pocket. Tosses a pass, and it's intercepted. He is picked up and brought down. 1st and 10. Player in motion to the right. And it is a sack. Taken down by Johnson. They'll lose 8 on the play. 2nd play of the drive. He drops back to pass. Throws this one deep along the right side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The 1st quarter comes to a close. Things could go either way. 3rd and long for the offense. Receiver in motion. Dropping back. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt's away. The punt is fielded. And he is down. First and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass, fakes the handoff, and looks to pass. And it's knocked away by the defense. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. Second and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. Makes the throw over to the left side. And it's complete to Clemens. And he's tackled right away. That'll bring up third down. Third play of the drive. Hand off to Stone. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 12 on the play. Dropping back. Throws it off to the left side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. Motion for the offense. Go. Toss to the left side. And he's tackled here. That will be good for about 6. The offense comes in on third down. He's got a target near the 25. Incomplete. The kicking team lines up for a long field goal attempt. It's up. And he's not going to have enough leg. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back into the pocket. He'll make the throw short to the left side of the field. And he's tackled. That gets us to 2nd down. Second play of the drive. Dropping back. He finds a target up near the 40. That'll go for about 3 yards. Third play of the drive. QB back to pass. Complete. He'll be tackled near the 45. That will keep the chains moving. 1st and 10. He'll pitch it off to the runner. And the defender got him down. That's good for a gain of 4. 3 receivers for the offense. QB back to pass. He finds a target up near the 40. He safely steps out of bounds. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense lines up on 3rd and short. He stretches the handoff to the outside. And Scott with the tackle. That gets us to 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. There's the kick. And it sails through. That score will close the gap a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. He sends it off. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. The offense will start things off from the 25. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw. Complete. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10 for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. Throws one. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Dropping back. Scrambling. And he'll slide to the ground to protect himself. That will be good enough to pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the offense. Stone takes the handoff. Thornton wraps him up for the tackle. That will bring up 2nd down. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 3 yards to go. Second and short for the offense. Motion for the offense. He throws one, and the pass falls to the ground. Third down. 3 yards to go. He finds a receiver over the middle just beyond the line of scrimmage. The pass is caught, and he's immediately brought down. That will go for about 8 yards. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. He makes the catch, and he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Makes the throw to the left side. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. They're setting up for the extra point. There's the kick. And the kick is good. That score adds to their lead. The offense lines up to kick it off. The kick is off. The kickoff is fielded. Ripped to the ground. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Dropping back. He makes the throw over to the right side of the field. And he's tackled here. Gain of 4 on the play. A 4-receiver set for the offense. QB back to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Third down for the offense. 15 yards to go. Hands it off. And down he goes. The defense will use a timeout here. That will be their first. That will be a loss of 2. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. He'll field the punt. And he's brought down after taking the kick up near the 40-yard line. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He drops back to pass. And he's hit right away and taken down. The offense will use a timeout here. They'll have just 1 remaining. Good enough for a first down. First and 10 for the offense. Dropping back, makes the throw at the sideline, and the ball is batted down. A shotgun set for the offense. Steps into the pocket. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Shaw. The offense calls a timeout. That will be their last of the half. Gain of 9 on the play. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers for the defense. He steps back to pass. The tackle is made. Gain of 1 on the play. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. He drops back to pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. 3 receiver personnel for the offense. Steps into the pocket. It's complete to Bridges. And the tackle is made. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Finds a target. And he misses the target. Second down and 10 to go. Dropping back. He flings a pass, and they can't connect. Incomplete pass. The offense lines up to kick the field goal. There's the kick. And it sails through. That score adds to their lead. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The kickoff is caught. The tackle is made. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He sets up and throws, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. From under center. And he's off. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. The second quarter comes to a close. A one-sided matchup so far. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it deep. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled here. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion left. He throws it off to the right side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10. He'll pitch it off to the right side. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That will push them back 3 yards. 3rd down. He drops back to pass. Inhaled that pass. And he's tackled. That'll be good for a first down. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking short for a target, and he misses the target. Fifth play of the drive. He drops back to pass. He fakes the handoff. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 3rd and 10. He flings the pass. Powell makes the catch, and he's immediately brought down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. A shotgun set for the offense. Makes the throw at the sideline. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Brooks. That will be good for about 6. 2nd down, 13 yards to go. He steps back to pass. He tosses one. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. A shotgun set for the offense. They'll send a player in motion. Dropping back, tosses it over to the sideline, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The kicking team lines up for a long field goal attempt. Here's the kick. And it's good. That score will close the gap a bit. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it deep. The kickoff is fielded. And he's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. QB back to pass. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Complete. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense lines up on 2nd and short. Hand off to Stone. And he's tackled here. Gain of 8 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Shaw. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. QB back to pass. Makes the throw at the sideline. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense sets up in shotgun. Dropping back, makes the short throw. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Shaw. Short gain of 2. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over the middle. And Powell snags it for the catch. And he's hit right away and taken down. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10. He drops back. Tosses it. It's picked off. And the defense brings him down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. They'll send a player in motion. Steps into the pocket. Finds a receiver along the sideline. It's caught. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. Outside handoff. He's tackled. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense lines up on second and short. He'll pitch it off to the runner. And he's stopped up around the 20. That will push them back 3 yards. Third down. He drops back to pass. Complete. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 16 on the play. The offense sets up in shotgun. Dropping back. He finds it, and it's caught for a touchdown. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. It's up. And the extra point is good. That score widens their lead a bit. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He rockets this one deep. The offense will start things off from the 25. Motion left. He drops back. Play action fake. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. Second play of the drive. He drops back to pass. Finds a target on the left side of the field. And he is tackled. Short gain of 2. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. An uneven showcase so far today. Third down, 2 yards to go. He drops back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45, and he'll be forced out of bounds. A huge gain by the offense. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. He drops back into the pocket. He finds the target running deep down the sideline. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Brooks. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. 1st and 10. QB back to pass. Tosses one short over to the left side of the field. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Brooks. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down. He hands it to the runner. And he's tackled. Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and short for the offense. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And the ball is batted down. The offense is lining up for a short field goal. There's the kick. And it's good. That will bridge the gap a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. He'll field the kickoff. The tackle is made. First down and 10 to go. Stone takes a handoff. Ripped to the ground. That brings up 2nd down. Expecting pass, the defense lines up with 6 defensive backs. He'll pitch it off to the right side. Thornton wraps him up for the tackle. Gain of 14 on the play. 1st and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. Throws it off to the left side. And the ball is batted down. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Stone. Lloyd with the tackle. That's good for 10 yards. 1st and 10. QB back to pass. Makes the throw over to the left side. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle by Shaw. That's good for a gain of 4. 2nd down for the offense. 15 yards to go. He hands it off to the right side. And he's tackled here. Gain of 11. 1st and 10 for the offense. Motion left. QB back to pass. Play action pass. He throws it into the end zone. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. He sees a target over the middle. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That's good for about 7 yards. A 2-back set for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. Gain of 5 on the play. 10th play of the drive. Dropping back. And he's off. And he'll slide to the ground to protect himself. Gain of 6 on the play. A 2-back set for the offense. QB back to pass. He sends this one. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it deep. First and 10. A flag on the play. And the ball is batted down. Let's see what the call is. I think they're going to get the defense for offside here, and they'll accept the penalty. The defense sets up in a dime set. Dropping back, makes the throw near the 35-yard line. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Carter. And the offense will call timeout here. That will be their first. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense will operate from the gun. A flag on the play. I think somebody moved. That's a false start. They'll accept the penalty. Second down. 15 yards to go. He steps back to pass. Finds a target. And it's knocked away by the defense. Third down. 15 yards to go. Dropping back. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. Grabs it. And he'll be pulled down immediately. The offense will use a timeout here. That will be their second of the half. Gain of 18 on the play. First and 10. QB back to pass. And he is down. Gain of 8 on the play. Looking for a target, short over the middle. And he misses the target. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. Tosses it over the middle of the field. He pulls it in, and he's tackled. The offense calls a timeout. That will be their third and final timeout. They covered a lot of ground on that play. A nickel set for the defense. He tosses it off to the left side of the field, and the pass falls to the ground. The defense lines up in a 3-4. He steps back to pass. The pass connects, and he's tackled right away. Gain of 15. The offense lines up on first and goal. Dropping back. He makes the throw over to the right side of the end zone, and the ball is batted down. The offense sets up in a single back set. He makes the throw he makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up, and it's good. That score will close the gap a bit. They're going to attempt the kickoff conversion. 4th and 12 from the 28. Steps into the pocket. And he's tackled right away. That's a rare kickoff conversion and allows the offense to keep the ball. The offense sets up under center. Tosses a pass. Powell makes the catch. And he is down. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. Throws one. The pass is caught. And he's tackled. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. He decides to keep it himself. And down he goes. That's a sack. Loss of 7. Second down. He throws it into the end zone. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 6th play of the drive. He drops back. He makes the throw near the goal line, and he's in for the score. The offense lines up to go for 2. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw over to the right side of the end zone. The 2-point attempt is good. That will eat away at the lead a bit. The offense will take the kickoff conversion here. They'll start 4th and 12 from their own 28. And it's deflected down, incomplete. The kickoff conversion fails, and the defense will take over. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Second down for the offense. And that will bring things to a close for us today. For our team here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara. We'll see you soon.
Alrighty, folks. So, gosh, we got ourselves a good game. It looks like the Bandits outlasted the Generals 31-24. Our game MVPs coming from the Bandits side are Tobin, the QB, with 20 of 41 completion, 289 yards and 4 TDs. Just put on a clinic today. And then we have Brooks with an interception, 4 tackles, and 4 pass defenses. So let's take a look at the injury report first, and we'll scroll down. And it looks like there's no injuries for Brooklyn. Let's take a look at Fort Wayne. There is one. Emmanuel is his cornerback, and he's got a shoulder injury, so we'll capture that one. And we'll move on to the stats. And we'll take a look at the game stats. And here's Fort Wayne MVPs. Hammerl had 26 for 4, 353 yards. So it was an Air Coryell game. 2 TDs, and then we got Hoskins with an interception, a tackle, 5 tackles, and 2 pass defenses. So it was a good battle. It looks like the Fort Wayne Generals put on an 18-point spot in the fourth quarter that really put the game, it got them closer, but not close enough. So with that said, here's your leaders. I'm going to just scroll down through these, be able to take a look at what you need to. All right, and then we have the team stats. And then we'll go into the player stats. On the Brooklyn side, again, there's Tobin. We already know about his day. And then we got the rushing yards, 109 rushing yards for Stone. That is amazing. So they kept the ball going through the ground attack. And then we have the 4 touchdowns for the 4 receivers there. One of the running backs, Stone, actually had a touchdown. So there's that, and then there's the defense. And as you can see, well, actually, I'll just do this. There's your sacks, your interceptions, your tackle for loss, and no TDs and defensive passes. That's easier to do. And then we'll just do that same thing on the receiving, the TDs there, and your average, and your long, and your longest. Pretty much everybody's gotten a little bit of something for the passing game today. A lot of yards. And then there's your returns, your kicking, and we're going back to the passing. Now, Fort Wayne, Hammerl, he had a bang-up job today, too, as well. There's your rushing. Not a lot of rushing today. Newman had 5 attempts for 4 yards. That's not a good day. But in the air, we have your yards, which you can see how many people there are doing. Newman helped out on the passing side of things. So 123 yards for Powell with 1 TD, and the other TD went to Mosher. So, and then we got the defense, which you have your tackles, and here's your sacks, no sacks, 1 interception, couple tackle for loss, no TDs, defended passes, usually have a few of those, and then forced fumble, nothing there. All right, so your returns are pretty minimal because it was a big offensive day, and kicking got your field goal in there. But other than that, it was a pretty good fought game, and both sides did very well. So that's going to end it for today. I'm Persistent Pally, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next week.